House has dismissed reports about seeking a replacement for US Defence Secretary Pete Hegseth as fake news. The White House has also expressed its support for Hegseth amid the raging fallout after a controversy emerged following his alleged mishandling of military information. Reportedly, neither Hegseth nor the White House denied that he had shared such information in a second Signal group chat. Meanwhile, United States President Donald Trump has backed his defence chief. He has branded the controversy as a waste of time and said that the Pentagon chief is doing a great job. The controversy comes a month after a journalist was added to a Signal group chat in which US cabinet officials, including Hegseth, discussed plans to attack Houthi rebels in Yemen. In this second Signal chat, Hegseth has shared information about airstrikes against Yemen. The chat reportedly included his wife, his brother, his lawyer, and others without any security clearance. According to reports, the group also included two of Hegseth's senior advisors, Dan Caldwell and Darren Selnick, who were fired last week for allegedly leaking unauthorized information. We stay in the United States, and a New York jury has found the wife of Bob Menendez, a former New Jersey senator, guilty for her role in a years-long bribery scheme that included stacks of cash, gold bars and a Mercedes-Benz. Nadine Menendez was found guilty on all 15 counts, including bribery and obstruction of justice, and for aiding her husband, ex-Senator Robert Menendez, who received lavish gifts in exchange for political favours. She was indicted with her husband in September 2023, but had her trial delayed for breast cancer treatments. A sentencing date for Menendez has been set for the 12th of June. Her husband was convicted in July 2024 and sentenced to 11 years in prison. In a statement, the US Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York said that the couple were partners in crime who participated in corrupt official acts. The statement also said that the verdict sends the clear message that the power of government officials may not be put up for sale. We head away from North America now, and Pope Francis, the leader of 1.4 billion Catholics, has passed away at the age of 88 after suffering a stroke and heart failure. The late Pope's funeral will be held at 10 a.m. local time on the 26th of April, according to the Vatican. They have also released images of Pope Francis in his open coffin, wearing a red robe, papal mitre and holding a rosary. The photos were taken at Casa Santa Marta. Meanwhile, the cardinals gathered at the Vatican today to plan Pope Francis's funeral, which leaders from around the world will attend ahead of a conclave next month to elect a new head of the Roman Catholic Church. Tributes have flooded in globally, and his home country of Argentina has declared a week of mourning, while India began 3 days of state mourning as well. We have some more breaking news to bring you, and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and his New Zealand counterpart Christopher Luxon have given statements after visiting the training of Ukrainian forces at an army base. This comes after Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke about bilateral talks with Zelensky. Let's have a look.
What we call the coalition of the willing, which is those allies that want to be there to ensure that if there is a deal and a ceasefire, that it is a lasting peace for Ukraine and for Europe and the world. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for showing us the training that you're doing this morning. I leave here in a moment just as humbled as I did the first time, thinking about the training you're providing, the training that you're receiving, and the really important task to our Ukrainian colleagues that you are going on to perform on behalf of your own country, but also on behalf of the values and freedoms that we hold dear. So it's a real privilege to be able to be here with you this morning. Thank you very much. I'll hand over to Prime Minister of New Zealand. And I think it's really, and I hope you can see as a statement of intent to see two Prime Ministers standing here together, to show the joint way in which our two countries approach this, to show the strength of our working relationship and how closely we're aligned are on issues of defence and security, on many other issues as well. So Chris, over to you. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Well, kia ora, good morning everybody. Can I just say also what a tremendous privilege it is to be here today and to see up close and first hand the incredible work that you're all doing together. Can I just acknowledge Prime Minister Starmer and just say thank you, Keir, for your unwavering support for Ukraine. Thank you for the global leadership role that you are playing and for stepping up into that. It's important work and we really appreciate what you're doing leading the way there. And also to the UK team that's actually hosting all the 14 countries that are now operating out of here. I want to say thank you for the work that you do, and it's been a real privilege for us as a New Zealand team and contingent to partner with the UK officers and leaders that are here as well. But most importantly, can I acknowledge the Ukrainian soldiers that are here in front of us today. And I want you to know that you are deeply inspirational to us, that we have huge admiration for your bravery, for your courage, and for the sacrifice that you make. It is incredibly sobering to think that many of you have been to this place to train, you've been out to the battlefront, you've come back now as leaders to actually do more training, and in a matter of days could be back at the front line again, actually fighting for freedom and the defence of your country and what is an incredibly unjust, illegal and immoral war started by Russia. And so I want you to know that you are heroes. President Zelensky.
Christopher Luxon, Prime Minister of New Zealand, and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer there. That is all that we have time for, but we will continue to bring you more of the latest breaking news from across the world.